In this episode, you will learn how to adapt a scroll view when the content is larger than the screen. Here we have this custom form that I created for my application. There's no problem here because the content is perfectly fitting in the screen because this is an iPhone 16 Pro. However, what will happen in the 13 mini, which is a smaller device? Immediately we can see that the submit button is not looking great, and also some headers here are covered by the notch. In cases like this, we can just decide, okay, make all the content scrollable. If we want that, we just need to add a scroll view here. And there you have it. Now the content is scrollable. However, sometimes we might want to add a scroll view, but sometimes we don't need it, right? For example, here, even though the content is fitting perfectly fine in the screen, we have the scroll view. And maybe you don't want that for your design. In cases like this, when we want to add or remove a scroll view based on the content, we can use a cool modifier called scrollBounceBehavior. Let me show you. And now we want to use scrollBounceBehavior. The scrollBounceBehavior is asking me for one argument. The argument is the scroll behavior. So there are three types. Always, it is basically like not having this, which will set the scroll view regardless of anything. But the interesting part here is one called based on size. By the way, automatic is the same of always, so forget it. Based on size is the one that we care right now. If we apply it, look, my iPhone 16 Pro screen, it is not scrollable anymore. Now, if we move it to 13 mini, look what happened. Yeah, the content is scrollable. That make the app adaptable depending on the content. This is great. So in the past, I remember use some geometry reader or crazy things to make some calculations and decide if the content fits or not. But here is just one line, one modifier that will do the job for you. Lastly, I would like to show you one more thing. If we get rid of this and add this large horizontal view, we can apply this for horizontal content as well. However, by default, here it is just working vertical. SwiftUI is detecting if the content in vertical mode is fitting or not. But here it's fitting perfectly. That's why it is not scrollable. What we can do is to force that we want to detect if the content horizontally will fit or not. We can just do that using access, and we can set the two different type of content. By default it's vertical, but we can use horizontal. And now look that the scroll is back, but it's not scrollable horizontally. What you need to do is just simply use horizontal. There we go. Now your content can scroll without any problem. And that's all for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And there's more content in the description below. My name is Pete, and this is SwiftUI Tips. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.